Welcome back to Gourmet Leftovers 101, and today we're going to be reviewing vegan versus non-vegan Hellmann's mayonnaise. So I saw this pop into my local store the other day, so I figured I'd give it a try. First off, let's take a look and see what the ingredients say. So you got about 72 grams of fat in the vegan mayonnaise, and about 79 grams of fat in the regular mayonnaise. So either way, they're both not very good for you. 2.7 grams of sugar in the vegan, compared to less than half a gram of sugar in the regular mayonnaise. So I guess that's a little bit better. Overall calories 654 for vegan mayonnaise, and 721 for the regular mayonnaise. So I don't know if you could say that it's any healthier to have vegan. More or less just the same, because most of the ingredients are exactly the same. The main difference being modified cornstarch in the vegan mayonnaise as opposed to the egg and egg yolks in the regular mayonnaise. Other than that, it's mostly the same ingredients in the same order. So, I guess let's do a quick comparison test. Take a little bit of each here. The first obvious difference is the color and the texture. The regular mayonnaise seems to be a little bit more dense and more of a yellow color, which would make sense considering that that has egg in it, an egg yolk. The vegan mayonnaise is a little bit lighter, whiter, and a little bit more, cloudy or fluffy. Not exactly the right word, but definitely less dense. Well, I guess the next obvious step would be to actually taste them and see what they're like. We'll try the real mayonnaise first, just so I can remember what it tastes like. Not that I've ever had a spoonful of just plain mayonnaise in my life before, but this is a first. Turns out on its own it's not as exciting as you think it is. Next we'll give it a taste of the vegan mayonnaise. This one actually pleasantly surprised me. On its own, it's actually a little bit more pleasant to eat than just regular mayonnaise. Not that I don't know if you should ever be eating mayonnaise straight on its own, but it was a little bit more pleasant and a little lighter to try. So I figure the next obvious step is you gotta try it with something. So I'm gonna make a BLT. I know, not very vegan, but it seems like a good comparison for me. So I made 2 BLTs, one with the vegan mayonnaise on your left with the orange picks, and one with regular mayonnaise with the blue picks on the right. So I took 1/2 of each sandwich, and I put them on a plate for myself and my wife. I didn't tell her what I was doing. So after mixing the sandwiches, I made up a plate of homemade fries, and then I put a little bit of each kind of mayonnaise on the plate. I gave this plate to my wife without letting her know what I had done or which one was which, or what they even were. She actually couldn't tell the difference in the taste, even though I think there is one, but she was perfectly happy with both, and there's no real preference either way. In the meantime, I made myself up a little plate, just to give it another try. So I got the real mayonnaise over here, and the vegan mayonnaise right here. I mixed it up on my plate since it doesn't matter, since I knew which one was which. I find the regular mayonnaise is pretty good. No real complaints either way. But I was actually pleasantly surprised by the vegan mayonnaise. I think it actually had a lot more flavor, a lighter texture. It's got, I'd say, a little bit more of the zesty flavor of like the lemon and the vinegar. So overall, I think it actually has more flavor. And the regular mayonnaise definitely has a little bit of a heavier texture, maybe a little bit more creamy. Now the big downside to the vegan mayonnaise, it's 50% more expensive in the store. Though I'm sure that might go away over time as you start to see more and more of it in the store. Overall, vegan mayonnaise is definitely my favorite. Though I don't know how often I'll be buying it because of the price, so I probably still buy real mayonnaise most of the time. Hopefully you found this video informative. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment on what I should review next. Maybe I'll make this into a regular thing on the channel. In the meantime, why don't you check out some of these other great videos, and we'll see you next time.